everyone, and welcome to another episode of Crafty Beer Reviews. Today I will be reviewing yet another special release from Thirsty Dog. This is Wulver. It is a bourbon barrel aged wee heavy. This is another one that is the first time they've actually bottled it. I do know that they've had it on tap at the brewery. I don't believe they've had it anywhere else prior to this release though, so definitely looking forward to this one. Really cool artwork too. Kind of looks like werewolves fighting, some shit like that. I don't know, but yeah, cool stuff. Just like with the Bourbon Barrel Aged Siberian Night, this has been sitting in oak bourbon barrels for 11 months, and you want to serve this at about 50 degrees, and this is 12% ABV, so right at the ABV cap for beer in Ohio. I mean, honestly, it could be a little bit more, but obviously they wouldn't be able to release it otherwise, so I'm sure maybe they just fiddled with the label, who knows, could be a little bit stronger, maybe not, maybe they just dialed it in perfectly. But yeah, wow, that pours out a pretty deep mahogany color. There's like some slight ruby hints. There's about like half a finger of head that's dissipating quite quickly. Looks pretty good. Oh, wow. First thing that jumps out is a combination of vanilla, a nice really kind of sweet caramel, toffee. Definitely get the bourbon. Get some oak, not as heavy as you would expect though. Get a touch of dark fruits like some plums, figs, maybe like some almost like rum-soaked raisins. Yeah, it smells like it's on the sweeter side though. A little bit of butterscotch. Amazingly enough, even though you can smell the bourbon, it doesn't smell all that boozy, especially for 12%. Oh man, this smells really, really good. Let's go ahead and take our first sip. Oh, wow. Damn. Wow. On the side of the label, they actually say they made this beer specifically for aging in bourbon barrels, and wow, I can see what they mean. Right away, you get a nice combo of vanilla, big vanilla, almost like to the point of like a coconut type of sweetness. There's caramel, there's toffee, there's butterscotch, there's the bourbon in there. The oak is kind of around mid-palate. It's not overpowering though. You definitely don't get it as much as you do get in certain beers, even though it is there to a certain extent. But wow, this is really, really tasty. Wow, yeah. Definitely a sweeter beer, although there is a little bit of bitterness in there too to kind of help balance out. I mean, it's not so, sweet that it's like cloying or that it feels like syrup on your tongue, but definitely on the sweeter side, because it has that nice mix of like caramel, the butterscotch, the vanilla, the bourbon, all in there. And man, I'll tell you what, the alcohol seems to be quite a bit more hidden in this than the Bourbon Barrel Aged Siberian Night, which is kind of weird. It's 10.9 versus this is 12%. This one tastes like it drinks. It's much smoother. The body, it's a little bit lighter than I would expect. It's kind of on the medium side, which is a tad thin. The mouth feels kind of creamy, which is good. But yeah, the body's a little bit thinner than I would expect. But wow, for that ABV, this is very, very smooth. Yeah, it's fantastic. I don't know if they actually do a just straight up wee heavy at Thirsty Dog. Like I said, I think they only make this for the bourbon barrels, but wow, I'm glad they decided to end up bottling this one. As far as a rating goes, I'm going to go with a 4.6. In my eyes, there's actually not much you could do to improve this. And just like with the Bourbon Barrel Aged Siberian Night, it came out at the same time. So again, it's only about a month old at the time that I'm shooting this. So same thing, but yeah, the caramel, the toffee, the butterscotch, the vanilla just really blends with that nice bourbon character. You do get a little bit of the oak, but it's not overpowering. The one complaint I do have is that it does seem like the dark fruit notes don't come through as much in the actual flavor as it does in the aroma. You do get kind of hints of like the raisins, the plums, the figs, but it's not nearly as intense as what I smelled in the aroma. That being said, very nice beer. High as the 12%. Almost too low. I mean, you do get a bit of a bite as it goes down, but for how heavy this is, not bad. This is excellent. This is, in my opinion, quite a bit better than the Bourbon Barrel Aged Siberian Night. I think if you guys can only find one, or your pocketbooks can really only afford one, I would say this is the best one to go with. And I'm going to make the offer just like I did with the other beer. I have a couple bottles if anybody wants to trade. And I'm not one of those people that has to have like the whale. So if you guys have just normal shit from your area that I can't get, hey, you know what? Just hit me up. I'm always willing to try a new beer. Alright, guys, that does for this beer review. And remember, I hope whatever you're doing involves good craft beer. See ya.